What up, tanks? This is DoubleDragon with no nonsense, no bullshit boss guys on every Pandaria raid, whether you're tanking, healing, or DPS. I've got you covered. 3-phase fight. 2 tanks are needed. Phase 1. Simply fight with your other tank for threat on the boss. Ignore the ads. There's only one other mechanic you need to worry about, and it's a biggie. Occasionally, you might get transformed into a yellow monster. When that happens, a new vehicle action bar will appear on your screen, replacing your default UI. It'll have 4 buttons labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here's your rotation, and this is very important, so try and memorize it. Spam 1 on the boss. Just spam, spam, spam. It's a debuff ability, and it helps your team. As for number 2, the latest DBM build has this voice that counts down from 5. You've probably heard it before. So after you hear it do the countdown, your yellow monster vehicle starts to cast an ability. You need to press 2 to interrupt this ability, right? It'll count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then, oh god, it's casting! If it gets the cast off, you are boned. It's exactly the same in LFR. Just press the 2 key. Never press it early, never press it late. Just wait for the cast bar to appear, then hit it. Third button, you won't need to push until the 3rd phase, so just forget about it for now. The 4th button will show up when you reach 20% health. It's imperative you hit this as soon as it appears. Watch your health bar, and as soon as you reach 20%, press 4. It'll release you from the yellow monster vehicle, and you can go back to your normal rotation. Phase 2. Again, you may get turned into a yellow monster vehicle, only this time, instead of spamming 1 on the boss, you'll be interrupting this big flamey dude with 1. Bearing in mind that your 1 ability has a cooldown of 6 seconds, so spamming it like you did before, not a good idea. Just save it, because you're going to need it to interrupt the Amber Explosion ability, which has a 2.5 second cast time. And don't mistake the big flamey dude's Amber Explosion for Stomp. Just wait for the words Amber Explosion and press 1. And tanks, be sure to taunt and maintain aggro on the boss, and more importantly, the new big flamey dude. You can avoid his Stomp if you want, but it's kind of difficult, and the damage really isn't anything you need to worry about too much. Phase 3. Go back to spamming 1 on the boss if you're in the yellow monster vehicle. If your group's DPS is high enough, then you'll just likely be burning the boss, which means you need to stay alive in the vehicle. Just go around to the yellow void zones and press 3 to regain health and energy, because if you run out of energy, you're gonna die. Let's recap. Phase 1, you spam the keys with 1 and 4 and you interrupt with 2. Phase 2, interrupt the Amber Explosion with key 1 and tank the big flamey dude. Phase 3, use key 3 if you need to live, and make sure you're on a yellow void zone when you do. That's it. Click the annotation you see on screen for the boss you need to kill next. If you're a tank, click. If you're a DPS, click. If you're a healer, click. Subscribe, and all future boss guides will come right to you. Leave comments about alternative strats. Like if you liked the video, dislike it if you disliked it, that's what it's there for. Go for it.